Today marks the start of a new beginning. What the fuck? You're probably asking yourself, who the fuck am I? I am Nicholas Ho, a typical teenager who's been grinding on YouTube over the past 6 years but gone unrecognized. And to commemorate that and signify a new beginning, I'm going to be running 6 kilometers with a twist. I have 6 printed pictures over here, each representing one of my years on YouTube. And after each kilometer, I'm going to be throwing one away. So by the end of the 6 kilometers, all these pictures will be gone, and that signifies a brand new beginning. Let us go. Alright, we have started our 6 kilometer run and I'm not sure where we're gonna run. So the first kilometer represents my first year on YouTube, which is 2016. 2016, I didn't do much. I just opened the channel. I remember the date. It was 13th of August 2016. And back then, I had no knowledge on YouTube. I was just a young kid. I didn't know what I was doing. So I just winged it basically. So a bit of background. Growing up, I used to watch toy reviews and like gaming videos because those are what my age people watch at that time. And then I got influenced to start a YouTube channel. And then I did it, but I didn't really post for a year. Back then, before I even started it, I would pretend to make videos. I would talk to the camera. Even before that, I would just talk to myself as if I was making a video. And then later on, I used the camera, my phone, I started talking to it. Fast forward to August of 2016, I started actually making content on YouTube. My first year was shit, I had no knowledge. So what I was doing was basically off what I saw. I had no technical knowledge. My editing was shit and stuff. This is more tiring. But I was pretty happy because I always dreamt of being like a content creator from what I've seen. I was heavily inspired by a few people that did gaming video, which is also why I opened up my other channel, the Gamer Nicholas channel, which I closed down at the end of 2018. I'll get to that in a bit. First kilometer done, we gotta throw away the 2016 page, which is just my about, because it states the year I started in. I don't have any videos like I said. Off you go. This is probably the most memorable piece, because this is when I started. Bye bye. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, you're still up. So about mid-2017, I uploaded my first video, which is that vlog in my old HDB flat. That video is probably the most famous video on my channel, as in the most iconic, because people either laugh at it to say it's cringe, or they enjoy it to see like, damn, how much I developed. I sprinter. But yeah, it was also when I started my gaming channel, and I uploaded there much more frequently. I remember like I just taught myself how to use iMovie, like the most basic features, like how to add music, add captions, and then video. But 2017 was probably my most cringe era, because you know everyone's starting era is cringe, but mine was actual cringe because I was a kid back then, so I had a fucking high-pitched voice.
Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas.
But if you've been here long enough for you, my friend, I'm sure you can remember some of my prime 2017 videos. It's the most random vlog and the most random toy reviews. Yes, I did that back then. Don't judge me. That was when I started to gain small following, because back then I knew people who had the same interests. So I basically just got them to subscribe, and then took off from there. I didn't upload as much on here as my gaming channel. I think I have one Penang vlog, the vacation vlog on 2017. That was memorable. It's the only trip other than JB I went with my cousins. Fuck. Hold on. But yeah, 2017 was one of my favorites. Very weird to say, but one of my favorite eras of mine, because it was when I started. I knew what I wanted to do. I wasn't lost in like what videos I wanted to create. So it's a pretty straightforward path for me back then. Like, at that point of time, I knew I only wanted to do gaming and toys. But that obviously changed down the road in late 2018s to early 2019s, which I'll get to that soon. By the way, I'm walking because I'm not going to run the whole kilometer. If I run whole 6 kilometers, I'll be dead. I'll probably get a heart attack. You all have fun. You all are the golden ones. Unlike me, who cannot even run a kilometer without stopping. 2 kilometers finally done. That means 2017 is over. Prime era. Ironically, I used the video which I was just talking about. Ew. So 2018 is like the founding, not founding, but it's like the building of Nicholas Ho to get to where he is today. Because if it wasn't for the end of year change, I wouldn't be doing vlog kind of content. Okay, so 2018, for the first half of the year, I continued doing toys, but my shit was getting better. Sodium. So yeah, it was a pretty great year. I did more videos. Half of the videos now, by the way, are unlisted, so don't try to find it. What do we got? What do we even got? We got a Bali vlog. It was like the first time I actually did a travel vlog, because back in 2016, before I started YouTube, I did a travel vlog. It wasn't like a proper one. It was just like a, you know, me being a YouTuber, which I wasn't. What is that? What is that? I wanna. Can I? Oh, it's caution. Should probably stay away. So at the end of 2018, I found a new YouTuber which I was inspired by, which my videos are heavily inspired by him. Jordan Bowl. Shout out. You kinda say I got my hand. Basically, I'm like built on him. Like he created a new channel, I did. But basically, yeah, I was inspired by him. So I started taking up vlog content. However, that switch meant that the audience that watched me weren't gonna keep up with my new videos, like most of them weren't, because different niche. So that's one of the hardest things YouTubers face. Like if they switch niches, they have to like create a new channel, or like they have to rebrand. It's very hard to keep the same audience, which is why a lot of YouTubers lose subs when they switch niche. 2018, you're done. I don't ever want to see you again. Just get on with my life. So in January of 2019 is when I made the switch to vlog content / challenge content, which is one of the biggest niche switch anyone has done. I don't think anyone has done such a big switch, because from the kids genre to like teenager genre or like young adult genre, that change was really big, which means I had to find new followers. And I really think that I was a pretty brave person to do that, though I had not a lot of followers. But if I had like a lot more followers, that would have been one of the biggest switch of history. I am confident of that. So in 2019, I was an immature kid still. See, that's why they don't let kids under 13 do YouTube, because they end up regretting it themselves. But my content in 2019 was just absolute dog shit. It had no like planning behind it. It was very poorly done, which is something I'm still not very fond of, which is kind of my regret, because maybe if I would have done that properly, I would have gained more traction. Like my thumbnails were shit and stuff, which is probably why I didn't gain traction. So back then I did a lot of 24 hours. I'm gonna walk. I did a lot of the 24-hour challenges, because those were what were popping back then. Did I regret it? No, I don't regret I did it. But the style I did, it's fucking cringe. Hold on, I probably shouldn't have done that. I think the most memorable video I did of 2019 was the shaving head one, which is what I did again this year. So it's like 2019 repeat, 2019 gone. Remember that thumbnail, the smiley face thumbnail where I switched content? Anyways, 4 kilometers done, 2 more to go, but we got 3 pictures. So I think at one stop we're gonna have to throw 2 at a time, which is probably gonna be 2020 and 2021, because that year was good. I was about to say shit. So jogging into 2020, this is like a bridge which represents 2019 and 2020. Jogging into 2020, we all had high hopes for 2020, but you know what happened? The virus struck and caused all of us to stay at home, which caused a change in YouTubers' content as well. They started doing lockdown videos, which are basically just videos of them isolating at home. So of course, being a good vlogger, I did that too. However, if I've done my videos better, seriously succeeded or I grow potential in 2020. Everyone was locked down, everyone was cooped up, so there's a higher chance of people coming across your videos. So if I were to be picked up by YouTube, I could have been YouTube famous. I know a lot of YouTubers, or at least TikTokers, who kickstarted their career in 2020, like Noah Beck, you know. He basically just did a random video and it randomly got viral. So this is how it goes for TikTok. But again, not the same case for YouTube. But by then my channel was going all sorts of ways. So YouTube probably didn't know where to push my content out to. And then by the end of 2020, I stopped posting to prepare for my next podcast, which also wasn't well planned. Since I have 3 more pieces of paper and only 2 more laps, I'm gonna lump 2021 in here. So at the start of 2021, I worked on my new project, my new podcast, so-called YouTuber Talk. I'm sure you all remember that. That's another one of my failures. I basically just used my camera, a set of gaming headphones which I had because I used to play games, and then I had a whiteboard behind me with my normal chair and a foldable table which was about to break. So that basically made up my whole podcast setup. Was it good? No, but it shows that anything can be done even if you don't have the pro equipment. To me, it didn't really work out, so maybe for podcasts you can't do that. But what we managed to do is get views. Each episode got like more than 100 views. Some even got 200 to 300 views. It was pretty good, but it was not necessarily what I enjoyed making because I wanted to make normal content. I didn't want to become a podcast channel. So mid-2021, I just quit YouTuber Talk. I basically abolished it and continued making normal challenge videos. That time was when my channel had most attention, but I also came to a realization that my content wasn't up to par with what I wanted it to be. The editing skills were horrible, so I worked on that, and by end 2021 my editing improved drastically. I started actually making good videos. So yeah, that basically sums up 2020 and 2021. Damn, one more km to go. We can do this, people. We're strong. So by 2022, I was making content that I wanted to do. However, I was not as motivated as before. Like, I enjoyed what I was doing, but I wasn't getting fulfillment out of it, which is what making videos and content is supposed to give you. Because if you put your heart and soul into it, viewers will see it, and then the video just turns out better. It's like when a chef puts his effort into the food, you can tell like it's good, right? By 2022, I just wasn't doing that. I was just like doing videos because I wanted to put it out, and I was basically doing it for the sake of doing it. By end 2022, which is right now, I got inspired to create a new channel. New beginning. We made it! Our app crashed though, so we only got 5.71 in. There's only a few meters left, so we'll just count that as 6. This signifies that, oh, Nicholas Ho is gone. End of an era. It was fun while it lasted. On to better things.